Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new elite family of woods and irons from Callaway.
As just 18 holes remain in the final event of the Florida Swing, we've got a three-way tie at the top of some of the biggest names in the game looking to reassert themselves back into the winner's circle just in time for the arrival of the 2025 major season. As we welcome you into our Golf Channel studios on this Saturday, great to have you with us here on Golf Central. Busy day in the game. So pleased to be alongside Jim Gallagher Jr. for the next hour to wrap it all up. Jimmy, let's get straight to the highlights from the third round of the Valspar, because we have some big names making some big moves. Viktor Hovland tying some consistent golf together for the first time in a while. This for birdie on the first.
Yeah, what a start he had. Got a little unlucky on his second shot, hit a tree, but he makes birdie.
So we've got three guys on the top, and this is how they did it, including Nico Echavarria on 15. This for birdie.
Yeah, bad finish for Nico. Made a couple doubles and a bogey to finish up yesterday, but something special happening today.
Makes that, gets to 6 under. Hovland now in the par 3-8. His tee shot.
Yeah, this is such a beautiful looking shot. Not a whole lot of movement on that one. Whole location on the front portion, and he hits it inside 5 feet. How good is that?
So good today. So fun to see him back playing the kind of golf that we're so used to seeing Hovland play. Gets to 7 under. Echavarria now on 17.
Yeah, he was having a really good back 9, and he's continuing it here at 17.
Makes that, moves to 7 under. That's where he would finish. Jacob Bridgemen, he was our 36-hole solo leader. Shot 38 on the front. It's now on 10.
Yeah, pretty shaky front 9, but guess what? He settled himself down, nearly makes it a 10. Beautiful shot.
Birdie there to move to 5 under. Never been in this position before on the PGA Tour. Big opportunity. Hovland now for birdie on 11.
Yeah, he has been in that position before. It's been a while, but nice putt. Seeing some special stuff. Finally makes a putt.
Putts are rolling. Gets to 8 under. Bridgeman now on 11. This also for birdie.
Back-to-back. Really good after back-to-back bogeys at 8 and 9.
Gets to 6 under. So let's stick with Bridgeman on 13. Did make bogey on 12, but this to bounce back.
It's all about bounce back, and he does, and a beautiful putt there.
Moves back up the leaderboard to 6 under, now on 14. This pitch shot just short of the green.
Yeah, hit 2 good shots to get to here, and his short game has been stellar. Beautiful there.
Puts him in a tie for second at 7 under. So Hovland now on the 14th. Par putt.
Yeah, a little slider, and he just tugs it. Putter just didn't act right. He's got a longer putt now.
That was his only drop shot of the day. Bogey to fall back to 7 under, now on 15 to save par.
Oh, yeah, and make it for par. Golf's crazy.
That was a big par save there on 15 for Viktor Hovland. So there he is on top of the leaderboard, which many of us for a long time have believed he belongs in a 3-way tie at 7 under par. Third round, 69 for Viktor Hovland. Justin Thomas, though, it is moving day, and that he did. A round of 6 under 65, which puts him in that tied for 5th alongside Shane Lowry as well, who's been enjoying a really strong Florida swing. But let's hear from one of our co-leaders in Viktor Hovland as he joined Kira K. Dixon earlier today.
Viktor, 2 under on your round today. It was a fun day out there. The crowds were loving everything that you were doing. You had some ups, some downs, but overall, how would you describe the round?
Yeah, very pleased with the score. It was, I'd say the first 13 holes, it was very consistent. I really wasn't out of position that much, and I wasn't grinding for pars. And out here, this course can easily do it to you if you're out of position a little bit. Not quite as good coming in. Should have made a few more putts maybe, and that bogey on 14 was a little bit disappointing, but overall pretty happy.
Yeah, speaking of the putting, yesterday we talked about the putting being a strength. What were the takeaways when it came to the putting today?
Yeah, I did make some nice putts, but the greens are definitely getting a little bit crustier. They're pretty firm and fast right now, and that just complicates things a little bit, especially with where some of the pins were. They were in quite big slopes, so you got to hit the putts so softly and let it break, and it's just hard to match that up sometimes. So hopefully they roll in tomorrow.
Well, we talked earlier in the week about not being results-oriented, that you're just completely process-based right now. Does the idea of a win, though, and what can come with that, help confirm what the process is doing?
Yeah, for sure. If you're trying to do something different and it leads to better results, that's usually a good thing, because that's Yeah, reality is ultimately the qualifier to determine if you're working on good stuff or not. So if you're seeing good results, that's a good thing.
Thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Viktor Hovland's game has been an unknown quantity for about 18 months now, but looking at where he has sat so far this year, he's had 6 worldwide previous starts. Hasn't made a cut. You look at the Century and you look at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro, and remember, they are no-cut events. So looking at his 54-hole position, he was around the top 20, top 30 mark with, again, a similar finish. So this really is the first proper 54-hole position where he is in a great spot, tied for first, and we await to see if he can pick up his first win on tour since the 2023 Tour Championship. Jimmy, we know this man has been working incredibly hard to just try and find some kind of consistency in his game. It feels like we should not underestimate what it has taken for him to tie 3 good rounds together this week at the Valspar. What was it today that got him into that round of 2 under?
Well, I think it's just trying to be consistent, kind of hanging in. It was a really solid day. I think the birdie at the first hole kind of set things in order for him there. But it was about ball striking today. He had some opportunities to really not so much run away with it. But let's look at 4, the par 3, coming in here 178 yards. You know, as I said, he made birdie at the first hole. He made birdie here the first 2 days and hits another solid shot. That's right at 10 feet 7 inches, and he's got another opportunity for birdie. But right here, this was kind of the story of the day. A little short on the backstroke. You cannot leave that putt 6 inches short. You just can't do it, and he knows that. Let's go to 8, the other par 3. Always a difficult hole. 197, hole location on the front portion of the green. And this is just a laser coming right in here. Beautiful shot, releases the hole. That comes within 5 feet, and he would go on to make that one. So he did make that putt, made a good turn. Now let's go to 10. 125, just a wedge in here. Uphill second shot. Staring it down. Ball striking's really good. How about this shot right here? That gets within 8 feet, 9 feet, but he missed that one. Let's go to 11, the par 5. Coming in here with just a wedge, third shot. The rhythm looks good. Everything looks confident with the club here again. Comes off the fringe just a little bit. That's about 12 feet. Guess what? He missed that one too. Let's go to 12. 158. I mean, it's kind of like the repeat. It's like a repeat over and over and over. Now he's coming in there again, right at it. Gets it within 12 feet 2 inches, or 12 feet 5 inches, and he missed that. Now 13. Par 3. This is just a 9-iron coming in here. Takes it straight up in the air. Look at the curve, just barely, 3 feet? Hits that in there fairly close, just inside 14 feet there. Unfortunately, he missed that putt here. Well, I got ahead of myself there, but this for solo lead. But actually, he hit a good putt here. He hit some good putts on the other misses, but just, he was strokes gained putting third coming into today. And today he was 57th. He gave up over a shot. So back working on the swing again. I think, like he said, he wants to be more about process, not result. He's got to be pleased with the way he hit the ball, Anna. It's just he didn't make the putts, and just I think some of them were just a little bit firm, but he's right back in there. I mean, he knows how to win. It's just if he hopefully doesn't get caught up in overthinking some of the stuff, and he didn't seem like it in this presser with Kira Kay. Sounded like he was pretty positive about things.